Today, y'all. Today, what can I say about like how can I put today in words? It was a lot.
I thank you, Lord, for all you've done for me. Yes, 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 yes. I thank you, Lord, for all you've done for me. Yeah.
Good morning. It's the first day of class. It's the first day of graduate school. I barely got any sleep because I've had serious sinus pressure, but we're here by the grace of God. It is another beautiful day in the land of the living, and I'm grateful to be alive. If my eyes look a little sick, I'm not feeling 100% today, partially because I didn't get any sleep, and I had this sinus pressure that's getting on my nerves. But I also cried this morning. Since I got accepted into grad school, I haven't been able to cry over it. It's just been so much joy and excitement and relief. But today it finally hit. Today it really hit that I'm here, and it's only by the grace of God. So I cried. I ugly cried, really bad. So I'm just grateful for God to be here. And today is day 1 of living an answered prayer. Welcome to the first day of graduate school. Let's go. This is probably the worst thing that could be happening to me on such an exciting day. I'm still excited and everything, but it's hard to enjoy it because I'm in pain and I'm tired and I just want to go into my bed and curl up under a very warm blanket and just not come out. My eyes are burning because I only got 4 hours of sleep last night too, so it's just everything is just not working towards this being a good day, but I'm gonna fight it and still have a good day regardless.
You gave me one more chance, one more day, one more life. You gave me one more chance, one more day. You gave me one more chance, one more day. You gave me another, and I know it's only by your grace. No love can compare to yours. That's why I'll give you the credit every day of my life. Before I can ask, you always provided.
Feel it. Good afternoon. That means the patient has a specific issue, and we are going to narrow down the assessment to what's applicable. That's part of a complete head-to-toe physical assessment that has nothing to do with the reason why. The provider gives them antibiotics and says, hey, I want to see you in 2 weeks to make sure you're doing okay. With all of these, you're focusing on just a few systems, and we're not doing that full head-to-toe. So you can clearly see the difference from the provider. Theoretically, when you see a patient for the first time, reporting to you that only they can tell you. Okay? The objective data are the signs. So signs and symptoms you feel, okay, as the provider. Systems categories starting on page 10. So it's every system that you could possibly think of. You need a quick cheat sheet. Page 12 is a 1-pager of some basic things, symptoms, and you'll check yes or no or whatever, reports, there's a plus or a minus. And if you do it that way, what it comes out to in your note is patient reports X, Y, Z.
Today, y'all. Today, what what can I say about, like, how can I put today in words? It was a lot. Second day of grad school, it's just a lot. So the first day was mostly like lectures that are more theory based. So we were talking about like evidence-based research and how to apply that to clinical practice. And then the other class that we had was about global health. But today we actually took like clinical classes, like we were actually learning how to be clinicians. We went over physical assessment. We started going over how to do diagnosis, you know, just the medical stuff. Now it's like, it sounds kind of basic, but y'all, it was a lot. And I think the other thing that also made it a lot was the fact that I didn't really feel very prepared for the classes. So I'm planning to go back into my Notion. I used Notion after undergrad when I was in that like gap year season to kind of organize my applications and all that stuff. So I'm planning to go back into Notion and create a workspace that organizes all of my class information. But yeah, I'm gonna take a shower and then we're gonna get working on actually like trying to get my life together. Okay. Not me speed walking thinking, oh, I'm gonna be on time for lab today, only to be walking to the wrong building. And now I'm here trying to speed walk, extra speed walk to get to the other building on time. Hey you guys, so today is our third day of class. It's a lot. It is a lot, but I really enjoyed it today. We had our lab day, hence the scrubs. I was super excited to put this on. Y'all don't even know. I feel like it felt like the biggest flex ever. Like the way I was so proud to be walking down the street and on the train in my scrubs is just unbelievable. But we had a great day today. Today I had my skills lab, physical assessment and skills lab. So for the first part of the lab, we were just doing basic patient care. And then in the physical assessment, we went over taking vitals. So we learned how to do a manual blood pressure using the stethoscope and the manual blood pressure cuff. It's pretty cool. I think I got the hang of it. I just need to go over the steps a few more times, but it's not really complicated. The thing I just want to improve on is being able to find the pulse that's right below your thumb.
And I forgot what you call it.
But being able to find that pulse and then also your radial pulse and be able to hear it more clearly. So I want to practice that more and really perfect taking manual blood pressures. But after that, I had a little review session with some of my classmates. We were going over the steps for physical assessment, taking a history, subjective versus objective data when taking physical assessment, and then interviewing patients to find out their chief complaint and whatnot. And how to differentiate between all of that information. So I'm planning to really go over that tonight, and then hopefully start some of my assignments that I have due this week, and then just really do a lot of review, start making flashcards for my classes that I haven't done that for yet. So I'm gonna take a shower, we're gonna have dinner, and then we're gonna get cracking on that. So we've got a bit of work to do, but I've got my life a bit more organized, so we'll be okay. Hey guys, so we are back at the desk. We're getting ready to dive deep into our schoolwork. Last night I was up until after 11 o'clock. Doing what, you may ask? Trying to get my life together. But basically, I really was just like struggling to feel organized. So I wanted to really get all of my classes, assignments, quizzes, exams, everything organized with all of the dates so that I have a better visualization of all the work that I have to do, and I'll be able to see it on a calendar and know what's coming up soon, how much time I have before the next assignment, the next exam, the next quiz, or whatever. So I was up until after 11 o'clock last night. Mind you, I woke up at like 5, but I'm happy because I finally got it done. So I created a workspace on Notion that has all of my classes organized. I have a master list of all my assignments, exams, and quizzes, and then I have it broken down by course on another page. And then on my main dashboard, I have just like reminders, quick links, and everything. I'm planning to also link all of my syllabi and documents for my classes on my classes list. And then I also have a semester calendar and an exam calendar. So if you guys are interested in maybe taking a look at my Notion, if you want me to do like a Notion tour or like a little tutorial about how I set this up, comment down below. I'd love to do that for you. I've never really been like a huge Notion person, but I am now seeing how great this application is, and I'm really excited to use it. And I do think it will definitely help me to stay on top of everything this semester, but I'll also give you a review on how it goes at the end of the semester. So that's what we've got going on now. So what I'm going to do is just start working on my physical assessment notes, updating. I'll watch a lecture if I need to add anything. I also have a pediatrics lecture that I need to watch for physical assessment. I'm thinking if I don't get that done before Friday, I might just save it till Sunday to do, and then really use Sunday. The goal is to really just use Sunday to prepare for my classes for the following week, because next week it's no joke. Like I'm going to be the top of the top. Like we're gonna be like I'm gonna be so prepared for next week. It's just unbelievable. It's gonna be like my preparedness is gonna be astronomical. That's the plan, God willing. I'm hoping to also start making my flashcards for my physical assessment notes, and then start some of my assignments tonight as well. We'll see what we can get done. I'm trying to be in bed by 10 o'clock p.m. I got not a long day tomorrow. It's gonna be pretty short, but a bit intense because we have a practice predictive exam or practice exam that we have to take. 4 sections long, I believe, 45 minutes for each section. So it's gonna be pretty lengthy. Definitely don't want to be sleep deprived tomorrow. So I'm gonna work on going to bed on time tonight.
There she is, in her natural habitat. This creature is majestic. Usually you can find her in a room listening to music and studying And that's exactly where we found her today, because I don't know what... Oh, she's stressed. You can see it in her face. If we just zoom in... Oh, is there a victory? They usually raise their hands when they're hungry. But we have no food to give her. This is a pure breed Victoria in the wild. We're gonna go and take a closer look. So now, though this is very dangerous, oh, you're probably zoomed in way in my face right now. Here we go. You should see them. And now she's purring to attract mates. But there are no mates here.
I'm looking for a miracle. I expect the impossible. I feel the intangible. I see the invisible. I'm looking for a miracle. I expect the impossible. I feel the...
Good morning. Good morning. It is Thursday, 6:18 in the morning. We're doing good on time. I thought I wouldn't be ready by like 6:30, but we're doing good. So we're about to head to the subway to get on our way to school. Today we have a pretty straightforward day. We're just doing a integrative exam, but then we have the rest of the day to ourselves. So I'm planning to use the rest of the day to catch up on all my notes, all my studying, everything. Last night, y'all, I got distracted. I was trying to share my Notion pages with another classmate, and for some reason I couldn't figure out how to share it without copying the original, because when you do that, any changes that the person makes to the copy also makes changes to the original. So I was trying to figure out how to fix that, but I finally figured out a way. Did it take me about 2 hours? Yes, but that shows how dedicated I am to my classmates, okay? So I finally sent it to her, but it also means that we're behind on the work that we said we wanted to do last night. So that's what we're trying to catch up with today. Can we do it? I think we can. If we focus, we need to, like today, I really need to just lock in. So that is the plan. That's what we're trying to do. That's the goal. See you guys later.
I'm looking for a miracle. I expect the impossible. I feel the intangible. I see the invisible. I'm looking for a miracle. I expect the impossible. I feel the intangible. I see the invisible.
The nurse gives the drug, the pharmacist dispenses it, the provider is the one that prescribes.
Slow down a little.
I guess maybe refill. They can request, yeah. I'm kind of the same way.
It took us 20 minutes. Oh, I did. Okay, from the top.
Oh, see, I didn't get a different product. Just out of it, or like unconscious.
Oh, 224. Yeah, they picked the two. Oriented two.
Yeah. So the numbers really describe how many things they're aware of.
Okay.
Right? And then these are all describing in specifics. Okay, what else is their mental status? Are they lethargic? Are they superous? Or comatose?
Got it. I remember that.
Oh, this is a true story. Okay.
You're like, wait a second, I wasn't doing that.
That's right.
I think this is probably why I didn't do group study in undergrad.
Yeah. Too much fun.
Give me my license. Hello, beautiful people. We are back home. Today was a pretty long day, but I will say a pretty productive day. Did I get everything done? Not yet. That's what we're going to be working on this weekend. So I can finally say that I think I have everything as far as organization situated. I was able to make my flashcards for my physical assessment notes. I need to continue making flashcards for my other classes. Tonight, what I really want to focus on and really get done is all the assignments that I have to. We have lecture tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. We have pharmacology tomorrow morning. We have another session that's from 8 to 9, but it's really just to go over anything that we need to know about the program. I think we're getting our rotation assignments tomorrow as well. That's going to be exciting. But if we don't, they said we should expect it by Monday. Pretty excited. I think I'm finally getting into the groove of things. I've been getting to know my classmates and we've been sharing study tips with each other. We're kind of freaking out about pharmacology because there was a list given of all of the medications that are going to be on our first exam, and we're like, oh my gosh. So we're kind of freaking out, but we should be fine, you know, we got this. We've got this. So it's time to get to work. Hey y'all, it is Friday afternoon. It's 1:07. I just came out of my pharmacology lecture. And y'all, things just got serious. Like it was always serious, but like things just got serious because it's a lot, but I kind of like it. Like I actually feel like I'm learning, I'm picking up the material. And what's funny is that I'm connecting this new knowledge to stuff that I am already familiar with and a lot of things that I've seen when I was working in the hospital as a tech. So there's a lot of connections that I'm making, which I think is helping to solidify the information. But there's a lot of new information that I didn't know that's actually pretty interesting. And I think I like pharmacology. Did I just say that? I think I like it. But then again, this is just the first class. Next week, she's going to get into the meds. And like that thing is a whole page long. So let me back it up a little bit because I don't know what next week is going to look like. But she's a great professor. She did so well with explaining the concepts. I really like the way that she breaks it down. She puts it in layman's terms, but she still uses the terminology, the medical terminology, so we know how to use that jargon when we're practicing in the clinical setting. I'm going to take a break right now. My brain needs a break. I'm gonna get some lunch and then we're gonna regroup. I need to finish up making flashcards for my other classes. Yeah, that's the plan. So let's go get some lunch. Also, it is mad hot outside. Like I am dying in my room. I usually don't use air conditioning because I get cold pretty easily, so I just use the window fan, but today it is not cutting it. So I think I'm gonna have to move and find a different location in the house to study because this is not it. It's hot like a devil's armpit. Hey you guys, so we are back from lunch. My sister, she held your girl down. We had some ackee and saltfish and a little bit of sausage in it. No, it was just ackee and sausage with a dumpling on the side. So it was just nice. And I had a little power nap for like I think I gave myself like 20 minutes. So we're back. We're in the basement. I know I got a lot to do, but I'm just feeling like motivated to study. We're gonna be productive. And then I've got church in the evening with my youth group. So I'm pretty excited for that. I'm feeling energized to study. I'm really excited to like dive into it. Like my brain is just ready for the knowledge. It's a lot, but I'm loving the knowledge. So we're gonna get on it. We're gonna be an academic weapon. And next week is not ready to see me. It's not ready. Next week we're coming in hot. We're coming in hot. So let me stop playing around and let me just do my work.
I get so much joy when I think about all of the things that he's done for me. Not only just the big, big miracles, but all the ordinary, everyday things. He always finds a way to blow my mind, and it's his glory in